Nice.
gardening. I've actually harvested some lettuce. And I got to give a shout out to our friend, Aurora. She came out, I said, what should my boutique lettuce farm be? Because that's what I'm going to do with my life when the COVID depression hits. And the brand is going to be Lettuce Bee.
Is what?
Lettuce Bee.
Lettuce Bee?
Lettuce Bee, yes.
Let us be?
Yes. Like the Beatles. Like it's going to be, anyway.
Nice. Yeah.
So I told her, I was like, it's great. I don't think it could be anything but that now. I got some cherry tomatoes that started to flower, so we may have those pretty soon. I've harvested some of the lettuce. I got a lot more lettuce to harvest. I got some cucumber flowers that came in. I did try to get one of those mandrakes from Harry Potter, but Home Depot was out. So
turns out they're not.
It turns out they're not real. And I look like a goddamn fool.
It's irresponsible of J.K. Rowling to.
Because I looked incredibly foolish trying to talk to the Home Depot. I'm like, where are the plants that scream at you and look like little babies and they can make you pass out? So you got to have the fucking earmuffs on. And they were like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. They called the police on me. I don't even appreciate it.
Are you talking about the thing from the Harry Potter movie, sir?
And I was like, yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Someone finally walked by and they were like, yes. And I was like, oh, thank you very much.
I don't think your kids' respect for you is ever coming back after that, though.
No, it's not.
You shouldn't have brought them with you.
I shouldn't have. That was irresponsible of me in the middle of the pandemic. I apologize. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, that's why I shop at Lowe's now.
So, maybe think about changing up your shopping routine. There's another fun thing to do during COVID. Try a different retailer. Burn those bridges.
Who cares? COVID-19 is rearranging the world order, including your retail connections.
Which big box store are you going to show your loyalty to?
In the brand loyalty wars of 2023, whose side are you going to be on?
You going to be at fucking Home Depot where they arrest people for having imagination? Or are you going to go to Lowe's where they don't judge you?
And freedom rings, okay? So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else have you been doing?
I've been playing a lot of video games. I have played through The Last of Us twice in the past 2 weeks. I
don't know what that is.
What?
I don't know what that is. What is The Last of Us? I don't play much video games outside of Star Wars games.
And Arkham games.
And Arkham, that's true. But they ain't been one of those in a while, so.
No, it's been like 5 years. Get it together, Warner Brothers.
God, Jesus.
It's a PlayStation exclusive game, which is unfortunate because you're an Xbox guy and you would love the shit out of this game. It's basically sort of a survival horror game about this guy who loses his daughter on the first night of the zombie outbreak, not to a zombie, but to human violence. It was an accident. And then the story cuts forward 20 years and huge time jump. And that's all in the prologue. And then in the main story, this guy who has become a very bitter, angry, violent man gets saddled with taking this girl across the country because she might hold the cure to infection.
Kind of like Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino.
I haven't seen Gran Torino.
Oh, it's Clint Eastwood at his racist finest. You should watch it.
This isn't racist. This is a really nice.
I mean, spoiler alert, Clint Eastwood is, he's racist in the movie, but in the end, he's, I guess, not that bad of a racist, is pretty much how it boils down to. He does some nice things.
Humanizes him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is more of like a surrogate family story. It's basically about grief and recovering from that, but also hiding from zombies and building Molotov cocktails, and also how humans are almost always the real bad guys, which every good zombie movie pretty much, has that theme going under it. But it's probably, in terms of story, the best video game I've ever played. The most moving. I don't even have kids, and that game like chokes me up. So,
you're saying is I'd be crying at it? I'd be like,
I think so. I think you and our friend Sergio, you guys both have daughters. I think that game would fuck you up.
Okay.
Anyway, so I doubt anybody's thought of this yet, but you guys should try playing video games.
Just in case.
Quarantine. Did you know there's a new Animal Crossing?
I have not heard anyone on my friends list talking about that, which is shocking because I know so many people that like Animal Crossing.
You haven't
I'm
heard
just
anybody?
kidding. Everyone I fucking know is fucking play. Even people I don't even know that well are like, yeah, man, come to my island. And I'm like, I fucking wish I could, bro. I don't have a fucking Switch. I hear that it's awesome and it's a fun way to like pass the time in this sort of weird time that we're living in. Yeah, like, I mean, because even like, yes, I did go to work today, but I did not leave my house today.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I'm sitting at the same desk where I did all my work today.
Me too. Mine looks cooler now with.
Yeah. You've got the neon pussy thing going. Yeah.
I do. That's a light, that's not a sign, not a neon sign that says that. Although, if someone wants to buy that, I'm sure a bar would put it up or something. They're not open, so never mind.
Yeah, don't send those kind of gifts to bars. Just send cash.
Send them your money. That's more important to them.
Rather than novelty gifts, maybe spend your money on keeping them in business. Or
they would appreciate food, I think, even more than that at this point. So
yeah, more than your shitty jokes.
Yeah. So maybe if things get back to normal, send it. But until then, So here's what I've been up to. I'm sorry. Were you done with the?
No. Please go ahead.
So number 2, since I've gotten a cat, I have gotten more interested in the cats in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I like my cat, and I never thought I'd say that. This is a Daryl Smith Jr. exclusive. I actually really like my cat.
That's fucked up.
It is, because I'm allergic to him, number 1. But number 2, like my whole life, I've been like, well, I fucking hate cats. And now that I don't, I'm like, well, what else don't I fucking like? Do I fucking like Brussels sprouts? Probably.
I ate some Brussels sprouts tonight. Let me tell you, you do not.
I actually kind of like them. I've already had
No,
them.
I do too. The way Becca cooks them, they're really good. It's just I'm a little whiner when it comes to my veggies. Anyway, cats.
So I feed some of these cats, because I do like them killing the rats around my house. Appreciate it. It's really cool of you guys. So I feed them and give them water and stuff. And I know that the best thing to do is to bring them in the house, but I've already got a house cat, and I don't really need any more cats.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're always having kittens and shit because they're not fixed, even though we try to get in on that, getting them fixed action. So anyway, when one of them has a kitten, what I normally do is I grab the kitten, mm-hmm. and I tell this squirrel that like hangs out. He's like a shaman squirrel.
Sure.
And I'm like, hey man, go tell all the other animals in the neighborhood that's fucking, the cat's here.
Right.
So he goes and he gets them, and I gotta get my fucking ladder out and climb up on my fucking roof, and like, I hold the cat above my arms while blaring the Circle of Life.
Sure.
But I do this at like 7 a.m. So I'm blaring Circle of Life. I've got a cat above my head. And, they're having there's a lot of kittens in this neighborhood. It's springtime,
Yeah.
So I do this a lot. This is what I'm getting at. This is like almost a every other day thing for me now. But it's whatever. Just the little things you do to keep yourself sane, right?
Yeah. You got to try different stuff,
Yeah.
Like, like, well, I can tell you, I've gotten way into snail cosplay.
Snail cosplay.
Yeah, well,
Cosplay.
here's the thing. Well, all right, it's not really play. It's more like business, right?
Okay.
Because here's the thing. We got a shelter-in-place law in this state, but think about it. Snails take their shelter wherever they fucking go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have built my own shell, and now I can go fucking anywhere, and nobody can say shit to me.
Because you're sheltering in place. Yeah.
Right.
You're sheltering
all I have
to
do is duck my head down and put the shell, and nobody's going to fuck with me.
And you turn off the open sign and turn on the closed sign.
I flip the sign on the door of my shell.
The neon pussy one can stay up all the time.
Right. Well, I want people to know that I party.
All right. What is this shell made of?
Well, I started with paper mache,
okay.
but some neighborhood kids kept fucking with it, and my dog.
As they do. Yeah.
So I moved on to foam core. I actually imported it from Weta, the special effects house.
You have a lot of connections to the special effects in Hollywood.
Well, the Iowa Writers Workshop, opens a lot of doors.
You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. How obtuse of me.
So the foam core worked pretty well for a while, but honestly, I got shot a couple of times.
Okay.
Well, I live out in the woods in Alabama, and I was, sheltering in place across property.
Gotcha. So in my mind, I was like, oh man, like he's outside, and someone rolled up on him and was like, who the fuck are you? But no, it was more like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, there's a monster on my land. So now I'm experimenting with concrete, but it's really heavy, and so I'm planning to start breaking into the gym where I used to have a membership and working out until I can lug that around with me. So
yeah.
Or maybe putting it on wheels. Maybe instead of getting ripped, I could just buy some wheels.
So really, then it's more like a car.
Yeah, but I mean, I got to run it with my feet. It's like a Flintstone car.
Okay. So the wheels are more to help you, not necessarily.
Right.
To propel there's no internal propulsion.
No, I'm the propulsion. You think a snail has an engine? No, it does its own work.
You unscientific moron. Yes.
I would think, as much as you know about cats, you'd know a thing or two about snails, but clearly.
You know what? I must have missed that day in my business law class.
We went straight from circle of life to snail engines.
Okay.
To business loans.
Any other things about snail cosplay? Is there any sort of subculture or?
I'm trying to start one because it's really lonely.
How many others are you? Have you met?
I mean, just me so far. But the problem is,
existence.
Yeah, it's really lonely.
So your subreddit snail cosplay or snail play, right. Was that what you called it? Snail play? Snail play.
Reddit, yeah.
It's not doing too well right now.
No.
I think they think it's nail play. I think, they're typing on the key. I think you've gotten a couple of those.
Yeah. There are some people who've got look, don't be sick if you're coming into my subreddit with your sex stuff, okay? This is about sheltering in space. In
your own space. Your own personal space. That's like the number one rule. Like the sticky at the top that everyone has to read before they can post.
No creepy sex stuff.
No creepy snail sex stuff. This is about...
This is not about your boner, Tad.
We should start several subreddits like snail play,
tortoise
lore. That was my next one, tortoise lore, and just see if anyone comes and hangs out.
A culture.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on that.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna work on that. All right. I'm sorry, I interrupted. Anything else about snail play?
That's it. Everybody try it. Come join the culture. We'll get that Reddit going yet.
We're going to do it. Snail play. Snails play. Snails, plural, or snail play?
I think it should be single, right? Snail play.